Just trying to get back into this project. Haven't worked on it for a while. Thinking the next thing I want to do is try to get this back section figured out. Yeah, the cab, I don't know. I could do the roof. The doors need a bit of work, but other than that, the cab's looking pretty good. And just a couple little things like fixing that. But yeah, so what needs to be done with the back is basically, yeah, for the back is almost 100% new metal. This is the old back, the old box, I guess you'd call it, cut off. Not trying to not use too much of it. There's a couple little pieces, but not much. But I'm keeping it so I can kind of measure and just see how it all fits together. And like, so for example here, this piece is the whole kind of bed frame, and that's one of the rails. And here's fender wells and corners. Yeah, so I just want to try. I'm going to try to clamp it all together, and just so I can, yeah, make sure it all fits how I want it to, and then go from there. So probably take some time to get everything situated just right, but yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so after looking at it some more, I decided I'm gonna just weld in the floor before continuing on with all that. So yeah, I think that's the best way forward, so let's do that. Okay, as I think you saw, the floor got welded in. Now this piece, so I want to get this in, and then the inner fenders. So I drilled all the way along there, and then I'm gonna spot weld it from the underside, and then here it just gets welded to the frame right there. And yeah, so let's take care of that. Okay, that piece is on. On to the next one. So, got it fitted. Yeah, fits pretty well. Nice and tight. So, I think I'm just gonna put a few tacks in it just to hold in place, and then do the other side. And then on these double cabs, there's a piece that goes in between the two fenders from like here to there, and I want to get that in before I fully weld it up. So yeah. Alright, so out of this old section, I'm just cutting out this piece here. It's not in terrible shape, so I'm going to see if I can salvage that. So just gonna start cutting this thing up to try to get closer to it. Okay, so as you can see, things have progressed a bit. Probably been a day since I last filmed, and you probably saw the last thing I was working on was cutting this piece out of the old truck, and so yeah, I got it cleaned up, sandblasted it, and then I went to try to fit it. And this piece, I don't know if it, yeah, maybe if I come down here. As you can see, this piece kind of dictates where these rails go, and the whole bed lays on the rails, and then the side gates get bolted to that. So I wanted to just check to make sure that was all in the right spot, and I was having trouble with getting like the body lines lined up, and there's a big gap here, and so then yeah, I was kind of then I ended up putting the tranny and motor in just to temporarily check, because right here between the deck lid and this apron there was like an inch gap, and so I was like trying to figure out where or what was wrong. And after comparing the frame to this bus, I was able to take some measurements off of this bus. I kind of figured out that the frame, the back of it, was tweaked a bit. It was tweaked down. So like this rail was down, and that was kind of throwing everything off. So yeah, I got that dealt with. I was able to just tweak the frame a bit, and then yeah, now we're back on track. But to do all that, to kind of get everything sorted out, that took basically a day. Yeah, and the other issue was like this body line with the cab. It was kind of like going up and then like down, like it wasn't a straight line. So that was all because of how this was all kind of too low. So yeah, it now it's all good though. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this all back off, kind of clean the paint off where I'm going to be welding, and drill some holes to do some spot welding, and then try to get this piece in, these rails in, Also these little tiny pieces above the inner fenders or wheel wells, get those in. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and for now I'll leave the motor in just to keep testing stuff, but yeah, kind of, I think the truck just, I mean, this truck had a really hard life, and just over time the frame probably got a little tweaked. I mean, I'm sure it was overloaded, and who knows, maybe they were even jumping this thing. So yeah, all that weight of the motor hanging off the back like that, so who knows, but it's good now. Okay, so this piece is tacked in, and now I got these cleaned up, also the bed frame. So yeah, I'm ready to kind of refit it. I'll have to put the side gates on, and then just want to just double check the body lines. That's kind of the most important thing. So I'm going to do that, and then start welding it together. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it where it is again. It's kind of back where it was. Actually, this side's a bit tight now. You can see it's touching there. To adjust that yet. But this side's looking good. So, yeah, it might be a little bit tighter on top. I have those pieces in, all ready to be welded, so that's good.